Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sam I Am. I'm here bringing you a cast of a pro-level StarCraft 2 game. It's a TBT, Quantic IM's MVP, well, ex-Quantic IM. He's moved off there now. This is a fairly old game, versus MarineKingPrime. I can only assume he's not on his normal account. This was in the IGN Pro Circuit. I found the replay on StarCraft Rep. StarCraft, something like that. If you search it on Google, you'll find it. So, TBT, very high level. Let's get into the game. So you can see those perfect probe splits, the SCV. Very standard. An interesting thing to note about this map, it's the very first map you play on when you load up StarCraft 2. You are guaranteed to get this map when you, on your first, well, I suppose you could play the campaign or something, but your first placement match will be on this map. There's the supply depot and supply depot. Personally, I get my supply depot up here because I generally wall off. You can put it here if you want. You can see MVP's hotkey setup is very unstandard. Same with MarineKingPrime. I suppose it's just what they're used to. There we've got the barracks going down from MarineKingPrime. Yeah, there we go from MVP. A bit later, I don't know if that was not intentional or not. I suppose we'll see. Here comes what looks like a scout from MVP. And no such thing from MarineKingPrime. Still very similar builds though. Nothing really to talk about. I remember back when I played my first match in this game. I won it by going mass carriers. His static defenses were no match. So here we go. There's an orbital command coming down from both players. MVP has gotten his scouting in. MarineKingPrime not yet. He's going for a second command center already. That's an aggressive expand. And a refinery. Whereas, oh, no. Same from MVP. Oh, double refinery from both players. And mules coming down. So far, they are doing exactly the same thing, except that MVP has scouted more and is slightly behind. I really don't know what MarineKingPrime is doing. I mean, he, oh damn it, that's the B button. He has no vision of the opponent. I suppose he's just assuming that he's going a standard build, but very dangerous. He could have like 2-port Banshee or something, and then he'd be in some deep shit. MVP, nope, not anymore Marines, but he has sent out this scouting worker, which is gonna put him behind by like 50 minerals or something. But honestly, it's definitely worth it for the info he's getting. Here we have a factory for MarineKingPrime, and also from MVP. Looks like MarineKingPrime's was slightly earlier. Orbital command on both of the secondary command centers. Are these just for macro? Or are they gonna... No, they're probably gonna float these over to the expanse. reactor switch from the from MarineKingPrime. MVP only just getting his reactor now, and putting down a starport. Also a starport from MarineKingPrime. Looks like they're both going 1-1-1. MarineKingPrime just now floating his command center down to the expansion, and MVP looks like he has not yet done that. Hellion coming out from... oh, 2 Hellions from MarineKingPrime. Although I doubt either of them are going to be able to do much. Scan from MKP. He's, I suppose that's why he was justifying a no scout. Here we have a tech lab on the barracks researching stim already. And Vikings coming out. So far just, oh! It looks like he is going Banshee. This could be a potentially bad choice, seeing as there's going to be Vikings on the field way before the Banshees get there. But seeing as he does have Cloak, it might be fine. Tech lag on the factory, I can only assume he's going for siege tanks. Banshee tank Marine. Versus Hellion Marine Viking. So here we have it engaged, the SCV on the bunker being picked off. Oh, MVP getting slaughtered. Oh, not entirely. He's probably gonna pull some probes, but that's gonna, I mean SCVs. I'm an idiot. But that's gonna be heavy losses. He's gonna be counting on that Banshee a lot. Meanwhile, in the base of MarineKingPrime, he has his second expansion up and starting to saturate. 2 refineries, Hellions, Medevacs, Marines. He doesn't have anything capable of dealing with these Banshees. They're gonna get a lot of probe kills. SCV kills. This is not Protoss anymore. But MVP has taken heavy economic damage from that engagement. He lost heavily. Let's check. Yeah. No, that's not it. Units. Sorry, I don't know my hotkeys yet for a spectator. That's 30 SCVs to only 20. 19. 8 Hellions to 2. But MVP does have a lot of Banshees. Oh, this one's Cloak looks like it's running out. And MarineKingPrime following that Cloak Banshee line. Second 2 Banshees out in the field. That first one did get picked off. I am not sure though if he's going to be able to do enough damage with these Banshees, considering there's 2 Vikings and a couple Marines out in the field. MarineKingPrime has energy. Why isn't he scanning? He should be scanning for this. That's better. I don't know, it's done a bit of damage. He's ahead in SCVs now, but he's invested so much resources in that Banshee tech path, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Although he does have a fairly strong SCV advantage. I suppose MarineKingPrime has been saving his energy ever since he started going, MVP went Banshees, so he's at a bit of a disadvantage there because he wasn't able to set down as many mules. That's another Banshee picked off. This is looking like it still could go either way, but it's looking very heavily in MarineKingPrime's favor. He's just able to pick off these buildings from the low ground, and MVP can't do anything about it. Having to lift off. The only thing that can be said is he got some more kills with those Banshees. As you can see, MVP has lost more resources, but he does have a bit of an economic lead. Equal Hellions now. More Vikings for MKP. More, just generally more units. Oh, and here we see the siege tech from MVP. I think this could be a game changer. Although we have siege tank already coming out from MarineKingPrime. Maybe I just don't know my timings. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. So MVP has that blue flame research, so I think that he's going to be winning these trades. Yeah, he's going to be winning these trades. And MarineKingPrime does have a have more invested in his army, but MVP looks like he has the advantage in ground forces, and he doesn't have much for those Vikings to pick off. Although his expansion is getting roasted here. Oh, and I suppose this was the counterattack. As down here we have MVP just destroying MarineKingPrime's base. And I think he might... I think this looks like going in MVP's favor. Yeah. That's all but one of MarineKingPrime's SCVs, whereas MVP still has a decent number. I think that's fairly close to GG. As you can see, there's only 2 minutes left. Yeah, that was definitely in MVP's favor. He had more forces remaining in his base, and he had the blue flame, so he just roasted through those SCVs a lot faster. And now he's just going to come clean up these forces right here. And I can only assume we're going to be seeing that GG in a couple minutes. Here we have Vikings. That's a good choice. And MKP still has more air units, so Vikings and tanks. Although really it doesn't matter. There's MVP could just go straight Marine right now and still win probably. He's 13 SCVs ahead and a significant army member, 16 Hellions. Admittedly, they don't deal a ton of damage versus Marauders, but still, it's just such an overwhelming force. Here he could just run into this mineral line. Yep. Everything's dead. Oh, and MarineKingPrime with a Banshee. A little late now, don't you think? I don't think that's going to do anything. And not even close. This Viking is just going to tear it to pieces. Yeah. So there you go. GG. MVP wins that game. I have a second game in this series, so I'm going to be casting that soon. Who do you guys want to win? MVP or MarineKingPrime? Okay. That's all. Goodbye.